There's a very beautiful girl in this room.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm joking. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this date's over
I can
already.
change the answer.
Thank you so much. Bye.
It's Salt's Third Wheel Dates, the Christian dating show where I, Lauren Windle, do the matching and then crash your blind date. With 3 engagements under our belts, we are feeling pretty smug. If the date's a match, the couples will go on an all expenses, or some expenses, paid date, IRL, in real life. But if the sparks don't fly, they'll select URL, which means the viewers get a chance to drop them a message on the link or URL and ask them out. In a new edition, any pair that goes on a date that doesn't end in a relationship will still be given the URL option, so you can basically ask any of them out if you want. You're welcome.
Yeah, so for fun, I like to go for runs and play football, and yeah, also I like to go to coffee shop.
I like dancing, I enjoy going on long walks, and most days I go to the gym as well.
Matt is 25 years old from St Albans, and I kid you not, he is a football team scout. Back off, guys. I've already said he's signing my nephew. And this is Lydia. She's a 24-year-old primary school teacher from Reading who rocks a chunky hoop like no man's business.
I think I'd be a good partner because I'm patient, caring. I would say I'm loyal as well. I'm tolerant with people, so you know I can deal with a lot of things. I would say I've got a good sense of humour, so I can make somebody laugh. And I'm also relatively tall, so I can reach the top shelf for people if they need.
I am loyal, I'm confident, I plan really good dates and really good holidays, I've been told.
So the characteristics I'm looking for in a partner would be to be funny, like a sense of humour in a girl, but then also to have a faith and want to live life, Jesus-like. I would really appreciate that in a girl.
Someone who's confident, outgoing, but kind and compassionate as well.
My biggest red flag in dating would be lying. I think lying is kind of a way for people to just make themselves feel better, and I prefer someone to be honest and open with me.
They just want to message online, that they don't want to go on dates in real life.
My celebrity crush is Emma Raducanu, and I would love to go with her to the south of Italy and ride around on a Vespa and just go around the coast and visit some coffee shops and have some espressos.
Zac Efron, mini golf or going for a walk, and then making sure that food is involved as well.
I actually really think that this is a match. I think he's super fun, he's really good in conversation, you wouldn't have any awkward silences on a date with him, and I think she's just really up for a laugh as well. So this is it, first of the season, it's a match.
It's just some confusion out. Maybe he's changed his mind, maybe he's done a runner. He hasn't. He hasn't. I don't know why they're not coming in, but he hasn't done a runner, I promise.
I mean, I almost did one on my last first date. He lied about how tall he was and what he looked like, and I showed up and I was like, I don't know what to do here.
Oh dear.
It's really nice, but
Okay, yeah.
you can't start on a lie.
No, you can't start
I know
on a lie.
they'd say like, oh, it's a fib, but
no.
it's not what you expect.
No.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome! When was your last date?
Ooh, a while ago, probably not a super while ago, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe, but not one in recent.
Have you ever turned up on a date only to find that your date has lied about their height and their just whole looks and thought maybe I should make a run for it?
No, because I feel like people normally expect that of me, and then they realise that I haven't lied, and they have no reason to lie. Like if they're like 5'5", then like, why would you lie about that?
What would you say is the ideal height for a woman?
That is such a trap.
Yeah, I think I've thought about this extensively.
Good.
I think
See what it says.
between 5'3" and 5'10".
Well
I
played,
think
Matt.
anywhere around that.
Okay, I fit in that range.
What
Yeah.
kind of a cop-out is that?
No, I think like yeah, but
No,
like
if it was a height, what would it be?
5'6".
5'6", okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this date's over
I can
already.
change the answer.
Thank you so much. Bye. No, I'm joking. Lydia is 5'8".
Okay, that's good.
Which is what is it?
The average height of a Portuguese man.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. That's good for me.
You love Portuguese.
I put that on my criteria. Yeah. As long as she's the criteria for the average height of a Portuguese man.
Yeah. Well, we're always saying, and that's that's on Salt actually, we're thinking of putting that as just a tick box.
Yeah.
That'd be ideal.
You know,
I'd be up for it.
right up at the top, just to make sure. What would you say is your ideal height for a date?
Well, I've always said above 5'9", but if I was to pick one, it would be probably 6'4". because you're right at their heart.
Oh,
It's
that's
cringe.
cute. Tell us what you like to do in your spare time.
Yeah, so I like to do running. So I've done a few half marathons.
No, okay.
Fair. I was like that.
Not unless I'm being chased, you will not catch me running.
I was like that like a year and a half ago. I was like, I hate running, and then I kind of signed up to a half marathon, which is just classic.
Gets us all,
and
doesn't
then,
it?
Yeah, and then once you signed up, you've like committed to it. I told a few too many people, and then
I feel that, yeah.
yeah, like you just have to commit to it. So that put me on a slippery slope. Now it's like a hobby that I do. Yeah.
No, just spirals, doesn't it? It
Yeah.
spirals.
I also play football, so I guess more running, but just like kicking a ball at the end of it. as well.
Running with accessories.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a bit more like purposeful. Like at least I'm doing something. you
Yeah.
know. And yeah, like a stationary activity I do is sitting down in a coffee shop, just because I love coffee. So I'm a big coffee shop expert.
Expert.
I would say so.
Let's put a pin in that, because that feels like that needs more exploration. Do you do any of these activities?
No.
What kind of stuff do you do?
I like walking on a treadmill, but
Oh, on a
running
treadmill?
is yeah, and I like going to the gym,
Okay, nice.
being active that way. Football, I enjoy watching people play football,
Sure.
and I know how to kick a ball.
Okay.
There are actually quite a few people who enjoy watching people play football.
Yeah,
It's
like I'm more than happy
I would say,
to
like, billions
stand
of people.
sideline.
more prolific than
Yeah.
you think,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, no.
People do enjoy that, apparently, so that's
surprising.
cool.
Yeah, but I must say, no, my palate isn't as sophisticated enough for coffee.
Do you not like the taste of coffee, or have
No.
you just not had a good one? Because I feel like that's how I try and like. Hate
I mean, I'm
coffee.
open to try another cup of coffee, but no, my mum loves her coffee, so she only has like the good stuff.
Yeah.
But no.
Listen, I want to try something, right? You presumably know how to run, even if you don't run.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I'll just do a quick demonstration,
Yeah.
and then I'll get you
I
guys...
knew where this was going.
Yeah, so obviously, you... Right?
Sure.
Okay, I saw a video on Instagram of people trying to run, and instead of like putting alternate leg and arm forwards, they put the same leg and arm forwards.
Yeah, I saw those.
It's really hard, okay? I think as you're the runner, you should probably
Yeah, you're the professional
lead
here.
the way, right? This is going to be like 2 steps for you, isn't it? And go!
It feels weird.
Well, this is all a bit Benny Hill.
You're walking!
That was a fast walk run.
No, that's a walk. That's you're marching like you're in an army.
Honestly.
Okay, look, so like this.
I would also argue you're not running as well.
That was running. That's as fast as I run. Okay.
Okay, this is my final attempt.
Okay.
Yeah. That was better.
Okay, Lydia, it's your go.
My turn.
Yay! Go for it.
Also, I am in the longest skirt possible,
I know. We've all had barriers to overcome.
so it's the same.
Yeah. Yours actually looked a bit more legitimate. Well, Matt is a professional assessor of talent.
Yeah. So, sorry, was that what you were going to say? I thought you were going to...
Yeah.
He's the preliminary judge on Britain's Got Talent. No, joking, he's
No,
not.
no.
No, he's not. So, a little bit about what you do.
Yeah, so I'm a scout for a sports team. So that's what I do. I kind of, watch a lot of...
Hence the running and sports.
Yeah, I guess,
It's
yeah.
all-
Pretty
it's
active
all
guy, what can I say?
together, yeah.
So that's what I do. I kind of look and see what kind of players can be like worth signing, I guess, for the team. So, so
Can
yeah,
you see any talent that's worth signing in this room?
maybe.
Magical wow.
That was so good. Do you know how long I've been waiting to slip that in? Since the beginning of the date, to be fair. It's not been a lifetime, but as soon as I heard, I was like, great,
Yeah,
this is going to be
a talent spotter.
yeah, talent spotter.
Yeah, I've trained my eye, so...
So, tell us a little bit about your job.
I'm a primary school teacher.
Okay.
Year 4 currently, so they're 8 and 9, and they did actually help me with the forms for this.
Nice,
So I
nice,
really liked my class this year. Shout out to my class.
The badges of year 4. Guys, I just want to say, you're not ready to date yet.
Yeah.
Wait until you're older, enjoy your life, enjoy your childhood.
Chase your dreams. That's what I would say. That's my advice.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Great.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the chasing, we've demonstrated how to run
Exactly.
as you do that.
Just always do your best. You might fail, it's inevitable, but do your best.
On her form, right?
Oh, no.
Even though the kids helped Lydia write it,
Sure.
it, you know, obviously, people don't know, we sent out just like a bit of a fact-finding mission, you know, like, oh, have you got any funny stories? Have you got any hidden talents? Anything that's too good to miss? Have you got a claim to fame? Lydia was just like, no, absolutely not. Don't talk to me. I have nothing to share.
Nice.
Turns out she has got stuff to share.
My
Honestly,
most
prepare yourself.
interesting stories are, I think, more shocking than anything else. So I have lived in lots of different places since leaving uni. In the first place I moved into, it was 5 people in a 2-bed flat.
Okay.
It got so hot because there were no windows that our fridge even stopped working. Yeah. The second place I moved into had some more characters as well, 6-bed HMO, and there was a woman there.
HMO stands for House of Multiple Occupancy. Please continue.
One of the women we worked out was schizophrenic bipolar, so we had to write a police report and she was about to be sectioned. But then her family came from Poland and took her away so she wouldn't be on her own sectioned.
Oh, that's nice.
And then the place after that, so I'm no longer there, thankfully. I moved out 2 weeks ago, a year 2 weeks ago, which is really good. There was a woman who I found out she was in prison for 20 years and she was probably a murderer.
Right. Wow. You really had like great luck with people that you live with then.
Yeah, but I now rent a room from a lovely lady called Lois, so
Nice.
I'm very happy where I live now.
No issues with Lois? Is she okay?
No, she's all
Great.
good, yeah.
Have you checked under the floorboards for bodies?
I did check the floorboards, yes. And my first question to her when I met her was, do you have a criminal record?
No, you didn't.
Yes.
You've got to check these things. You've got to check these things.
Actually, Matt, do you have a criminal record?
I do not have a criminal record.
Okay, good.
Okay, so he's not been caught. And you guys both like languages that aren't English.
Yeah, I don't like
Great
English. I'm really dyslexic. It doesn't bode well.
So,
Doing all the work here, Matt.
no. So yeah, I'm learning Italian at the minute
Okay.
because I don't know if I put this on the form, but I used to live in Italy, and it was a bit of like a regret that I never properly learned it when I was there. So now I'm kind of playing catch up, even though I live here now. But I'm learning it. I've got a 630-day streak on Duolingo. C'è una ragazza molto bello in questa stanza.
You have a pretty something this evening.
Not quite.
What was
do
it?
you have any guesses?
No.
There's a very beautiful girl in this room.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm joking. You could have gone for 2.
Yeah.
Have you not learnt plurals yet?
No.
No.
That's maybe on like the 3rd
okay.
or 4th year. That I
Okay,
learned.
He's
Yeah.
conjugate his verb
Yeah.
still. He's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. And how's your Italian?
Terrible.
But you do speak another language.
Yeah, so my mum's side of the family is Portuguese.
Okay.
And so my mum's never spoken to me in English unless she's really passionate or angry about something. So she's lived in England longer than she has Portugal.
Okay.
So you know the stereotype of, oh, your mum switches to your native language when she's angry.
Yeah.
No, mine switches to English.
That's strange. I like it though.
Can you say,
no.
like, there's a really attractive man in this room?
Un homem guapo aqui.
That's the whole
There's
thing.
a fit man here.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
Good. You should just clip that.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
that could you should
Great.
just play that to people.
I'll put it on my CV or something.
I'm hungry. You guys hungry?
Yeah?
Oh,
Could do with
good.
something.
I'm so pleased. Do you have some snacks?
Yeah.
What did you bring, Lydia?
Okay, so, I mean, it doesn't look the nicest because it did have to travel. And I wrapped it up.
Don't start
But-
with excuses.
I made cake.
Always top marks for people who bake cakes.
The rest of it.
Got hungry on the
I
way
couldn't fit
here.
any more in. Well, at the time.
Ah,
It's all a bit
okay.
smushed.
Okay, so you need bigger Tupperware.
I do, yeah.
Christmas
That's why it's
present.
cling film. I didn't even have a lid for this one.
Oh, well, this looks amazing.
To wash it down, I need to apologise to you. I brought enough cake because I made a whole new one because I didn't have enough cake for 3 people.
What's this going to be?
I only remembered 2 cans.
2 cans of.
Yeah.
I actually don't. Like
Oh,
this
Gran
stuff.
is so nice.
Okay, good.
So good.
What have you brought, Matt?
So I have brought. First
This is
of all,
cake as well.
yes. First of all,
Oh.
gluten-free cupcakes.
Oh.
A selection of.
Sorry,
Yeah.
is there just 2?
A selection of cupcakes.
Yeah.
That's confusing.
Yeah.
Is it second wheel date or is it third wheel date? 1,
What I would
2.
say is there were only 2 on the counter, so
Yeah, and Lola's cupcake famously don't hold any stock
No,
anywhere
they
else
were, it was
other
really
than
sparse
specifically
today.
visible.
It was sparse.
Right,
I've also
yeah.
brought Percy Pigs because
It's gonna be
That's
funny
all right,
then.
yeah. You're covered.
yeah.
Smells amazing, this cake. So, you guys had some questions that you'd like to know from each other. Lydia, tell us, if you were a Disney character, which Disney character would you be?
Maybe Brave.
Oh, she's cool.
Yeah, just because she's cool, she's independent, she can do what she wants.
I like that you've picked the only Disney princess who doesn't have a love line story.
Ouch.
No, that's true.
She
That's
said
good.
independent and you said
She's
that.
independent. Like, yeah.
You can be independent with someone.
Yeah, true.
You just can't be reliant on someone.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
So
true. Yeah. And what children's show defined your childhood when you were growing up?
That's a great question. I watched The Simpsons quite a lot, so that was just a classic thing to watch with my family.
Okay, and we haven't even touched on your faith. My
yeah.
goodness. What are we
That's a really big
playing
one.
at? What are we playing at? What do you feel God is trying to teach you at the moment, Lydia?
To develop my relationship with him more. Focus on him more. So I'm trying to find some different ways. So I'm really dyslexic and I didn't find out till recently. So I just thought I hated reading. And then that kind of included the Bible. But it wasn't just the Bible specifically, it was reading in general. And then someone suggested, why don't you listen to the Bible instead? So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That I can do.
How do you best connect with God, Matt?
In my alone time, I really like it. So on like long drives, I really enjoy just putting on some worship and just kind of being in that space by myself and just kind of being able to think and connect with him there. But also like, although I like alone time in that space, I also love being with community and kind of being in church and being able to serve God in that way. So that's another way to connect with him, but on a whole group level, I guess. So I kind of do it in those two ways, I would say.
Love that.
So, yeah.
All right, let's chat to them one-on-one to see how they think it's going.
Are you enjoying your third wheel date?
As much as I can enjoy a date. I find dates really uncomfortable. But for the standard, yes.
What do you mean for the standard?
As in, like, I was expected to feel really uncomfortable and I'm not.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's better than normal. Yes. Do you think that's because I'm here? Or because he's amazing?
No, he seems cool.
He does seem cool, doesn't he? Are you enjoying your third wheel date?
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's good fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Just fun. Anything else?
No, it's just nice to go on a date and like a blind date and learn about somebody and have a laugh and have a joke. So yeah, it's good.
And what do you think of Lydia?
I think she's really lovely. Yeah, I think she's really lovely. She's got a good sense of humour, which I think was like quite a big thing for me. So yeah, we get on really well in that sense. So yeah. So Lydia, I think you're really lovely and kind, and I think it's obvious how much you care about your work and the people you teach. So yeah, I like that about you.
Thanks. You don't seem boring, you seem really interesting because you actually have quite a few interests and you seem passionate about those interests.
Sure. Thank you.
Well, guys, I think that we've got a match. Am I going to be, receiving an invite to their wedding in 18 months' time? Probably not. But am I going to get an update from them that they went on 2 dates and had a good time, but decided to call it? Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to match. I think they'll meet up a couple of times. And I think that'll be it. Oh gosh, I'm taking my predictions even beyond the show now. What am I like?
This is the part where our couple choose between IRL or URL. If they both pick IRL, in real life, we'll send them off on a date without the cameras so they can get to know each other a little better. But if one or both of them go for URL, it's not been a match. And we'll put a link, or URL, in the notes below so that you can get in touch with them directly to ask them out yourself.
I think you're absolutely lovely, but I think there just wasn't enough of a spark for me, like romantically and maybe with the interest as well. I found it a bit difficult to connect with that, but I think you're really lovely and really kind. So yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I just enjoyed getting to know you. You were really nice to get to know. Yeah.
Nice.
Guys, it's not been a match. I didn't know that. No, but it's great news for you guys watching at home, because that means that these guys are ready for you to ask them out using the link below.
If you like running or coffee or running with coffee, then let me know.
So if you like going out or going for long walks in nature, then send me a message via the link below.
If you want to join me on Salt's Third Wheel Dates, you can apply using the link below. I might test your language skills or make you do some stupid running, but it'll all all be good fun. And if there's no romantic connection with your partner, it doesn't matter, because we'll give people watching at home the opportunity to drop you a message and ask you out. And you never know who could be watching.